Now, that's not God's will. Amen? That's not God's will, no. God wants us to pray things. He wants us to pray His will. Let's go to 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7. He wants us to pray His will and pray with faith. Amen? 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7. Go ahead.
We walk by faith and not by sight.
Amen. Now, that word walk means live. For we live by faith and not by sight. So you already pray the will of God and you're still worrying about the situation. It means that you're not living by faith. You're living by sight. That's what you see. Once you pray the will of God, you need to rest. And let's give God thanks. Amen. It's just giving God thanks. Because let's remember, the spiritual comes before the natural. The spiritual comes before the natural. Anything that happens in the physical realm is a replay of what has already been happened in the realm of the spirit. Let's go to Mark 9, verse 22 to 24. Mark 9, verse 22 to 24. Continue to pray. Believers. Mark 9, 22 to 24.
And oftentimes it had cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him. But if thou canst do anything, have compassion on us and help us.
Now, that's what he's talking about. A young child, right, who was possessed with demons, and the demon was throw him in the fire, then throw him in the water. That was a serious demon right there. That demon want to burn him up, want to kill him. Throw him in the fire, in the water. Now, the father brought the young child, the young boy, to Jesus' disciples. Go ahead.
Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believes.
See, the problem, you see, one of our problems is believing. We want to see it. We want to see it before we believe it. If I don't see it, I don't believe it. We become like doubting Thomas. Except I see the nail print and touch it, I will not believe. That's a doubting Thomas spirit right there. And plenty of those doubting Thomas spirit, amen, in the church. Doubting Thomas spirit in the church, because until you see it, you gotta touch it in order to believe it. Go ahead.
And straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe. Help thy mind unbelief. And Jesus saw that the people came running together. He rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him.
He rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him what? What did he say?
Thou dumb and deaf spirit.
So look here, man. So that means that Jesus had a strong prayer life, and also he was disciplined in fasting also. Jesus was a fast, and Jesus is a pray, right? Now, Jesus said, thou dumb and deaf spirit. So that means the reason why the child couldn't talk, because it was a spirit. The reason why the child couldn't hear, it was a spirit. A dumb and a deaf spirit. And Jesus take authority over the spirit through the word. Amen? Because of the strong prayer life. If you don't have a strong prayer life, you don't want to deal with nothing like this. No. You want to deal with nothing like this. You got to make sure that you have a strong prayer and fasting life if you can deal with something like this. Read.
I charge thee, come out of him, and enter no more into him.
Jesus, I charge ye, come out of him and enter no more in him. My God. What authority? Amen. That's authority. What happened?
And the spirit cried and rent him sore, and came out of him.
The spirit cried, and that's how they do. And they try and make it about the night.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to leave home.
Yeah.
That vessel is their house. And when a demon comes out, when a demon come out of a man, the demon no longer have the house. The demon no longer have that house. And because the demon don't no longer have the house, the demon now is walking in dry places seeking for another house. Seeking rest. And when he find none, he said, let me go back home. Let me see how that man living. Let me see how that woman living. Let me see if their life change. Let me see if they clean up their act or they still living the same way. Amen. Because why? They need a vessel that they call a house. And that's the only way they can function through a human body. That's how they become legal. They comes in a vessel, a physical vessel, that are legal. Amen. So Jesus cast the demon out. Go ahead.
And he was as one dead, insomuch that many said, he is dead.